Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're in Scotland staring at a very plain Cleland, as it was in the previous episode. And I've been busy, as per usual. And we're going to go for a bit of a transition in a second. However, today, I've got a build to do with you. I don't know why I've chose it. More on that once we've taken a look at all the new stuff that I've added between episodes. Transition! There we go. It's changed, hasn't it? Quite a bit. If you know the area, how is it? I like it regardless of how it compares to the station. A little bit of artistic license here and there. There we go. Cleland Station, guys. There's no hanging about today because I'm just going to quickly do this and everything will become apparent. There we go. Yes, we'll talk more about that once we get over there. As for Cleland and after the station heading towards Edinburgh, I've started to put some of the infrastructure in. And this road with the wonky fence, which I'm quite happy with, wonky fences. If you look down most of the roads around the world in Google Maps, the fences are not always perfect. What do we have over here? An AI town. Now, I've got a mod installed, a couple of mods installed, which is why you don't see the new housing. They should all be Era 2, I believe, if the mod is working correctly. And we've got no high rises. When I first put these AI towns in, it was high rise central and there were all those modern buildings like this one. I've been deleting them as I see them, but I'm going to leave it for now. We're not going to sit there doing that. And let's zoom out. There we go. New Mains and East Crinkledyke. No, it's not Crinkledyke, is it? Read the words. Crindledyke. Although Crinkledyke sounds excellent. So there we have it. We have some more AI. And as you can see, bus stops galore. These will have buses in the not too distant future. And we head up there. Back up to Cleland here. A little bit of field work going on. Not too much though. This road's important, or will be, as it's one of the buses that also heads down to another station that's had a little bit of a makeover. Wishaw. There we go. I've used one of Mad Hatter's East Kilbride Line's stations to help me out here. Don't ask. I just went with that. Limited on what assets I could use there. But there we go. Yeah, Wishaw's having a little bit of a makeover. Random building down here. A little path up though, which is going to get some nice scenery. And a few more roads, guys. Which again will be some more AI. And bus stops. Lots of bus stops. And as you can maybe see, is this Shield Muir? It is Shield Muir. You was only working on it for hours. But there we go. That looks a little bit better. And this is the West Coast mainline. So our scenery will look a little bit better. And will continue to look better. So yes, lots of work has been done. This wasn't just a case of plopping it in. No. It went very wrong. Here's my little trick to try and stop them from building on the roundabouts there. What I've done is use the fences mod to create the bushes and then just put some trees in. In here somewhere, there we go, AI commercial buildings, which now I've limited them to the second era. They seem to be spawning these, which is wonderful, which are Mad Hatter's commerce buildings. That's nice, isn't it? I like that. But anyway, you briefly saw what we're going to do today. Have I done anything else? I don't think so. That's everything for now. So where are we heading today? We're not actually continuing from Shots. No. If we continue up all the way to the emptiness that is Edinburgh. I'm going to guess there's a castle there. Possibly. This is Edinburgh Station. And we're going to quickly flip back to the map again. That's what we've got in store. I'm going to be doing a rough outline. Try and figure out how we're going to get this monstrosity in a good way. It's a good monstrosity, isn't it? It's a challenging one. I'm going with Freestyle Station as my initial attempt. It's not going to look pretty platform-wise because of how the Freestyle Station lays all of its signs and stuff right next to the platform edge, which is a shame. But we have zero other options when it comes to the shape of that. There we go. We're going to start on the west side, and that's all we've got. That's our Edinburgh Waverley. If this is roughly in the right place, all we've got to do is dig down. Well, that's not all we've got to do, but that's where we're going to start. We're going to dig down a bit because it is in a undergroundy section, as you can see here. Lots of tunnels to fit in. And we're probably going to make it oversized westward. We've got a lot of junction work to fit in. The plan is to then make our way the other way once we've got that in and meet up with shots again. I really wanted to attempt this with you today, guys. Is it going to backfire? More than likely. Let's get us a bit of what sort of height we at before I go digging into the river. Plenty of room to do this. We're going to need quite a bit of space, aren't we? Am I optimistic? Maybe. I think we can do it. That's got to be a castle up there, hasn't it? It's got to be. I mean, it's a good place for one, isn't it? Look at that. That view out to the sea there. Oh, why did I decide to do this? I don't know. Where do we even start, guys? It's got to be the tracks coming in. So it'll be 4 tracks wide coming in. They are going under something here, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. What we need to do is figure out the length. So if we took this as the start of the station on the west side and this as the east side end of the station or start of the station, and we draw a track mostly 20 miles an hour in here, what sort of distance do we have there? See, that's only 389 meters for the total station. The length of the station from platform edge to platform edge is roughly 550 meters, something like that. I can't remember the exact figure, but it was massive. Probably closer to 600 meters, all told. Would that give us enough room to get everything in? I really don't think so. Which means we're more than likely pushing this quite a way to the west. We do have a little bit of room, though, don't we? We've got this big section with nothing on it. And same here after this junction and up there as well. So yes, we can possibly allow ourselves a lot more room. Do we want to go any closer to the coast, though? Definitely not, because we're going to run out of room that way, aren't we? By hitting the water. Given that, then, let's take us out that far instead. This is going to be a monstrous station. Okay, how much does that give us? Alright, that's it. That's our station. It's going to start. This will be the 2 tracks coming in. The 4 tracks even. The 2 sets of 2. So, our 4 tracks are going to be coming in just here. Can we make that go into a tunnel? Really? Just like that? Ah, it might be a little too high then. Well, that's pleasant, isn't it? We're going to keep it straight as well. And I'm going to simplify it a little bit. I think it's actually 2 separate tunnels, but we're going to have it as 1. Otherwise, we're going to really struggle with the room. Let's get us a road going over, which is where it's going to come out the other side. There's a Scottish National Gallery, which is up here. So I would like to try and leave us a bit of room for some sort of building to represent that. Yeah, possibly a bit high, but I'll take it. So we'll be coming out this end. Where's our tracks? Yeah, we need to come out directly after that. Well, actually, can we come out there? I do want to stay at the same height, but we need this to come out again. There we go. We'll work on the rest of it once we've got the station plan in. That's the easy bit. Let's get us the halfway point. If we go... What's half of 540? 270? I want to say. So if we go to about there and we draw as a line with our paint tools here. This is the halfway point. In fact, we should maybe use something different. Well, let's draw the rest of this track and see what it gives us. There we go, 270. Lovely. Now, there's a concourse area in the middle, and we don't want to go all the way up, do we? No, we want to get something like that, and over there as well. Oh yes, we maybe should delete this so I don't get confused with everything that's on the screen, with my own sketches. There we go. Is that a fox? If I've spotted that as a fox, I have, look at that. You won't be in here for much longer. Well, that's going there. That do for a concourse? Pretty much. Rough sketch. It's sometimes not a bad idea to do this. I don't do it often enough, I don't think. Yes? I don't know what I've made there. Like a spaceship, isn't it? Faster than light or something. Let's get back with our 20 track. Make sure it's electrified. It is. Where on earth do you start? I've tried to start on a platform that has an end and leads off from one of these as well. Now this one should head off that way. The middle ones should follow each other mostly. There's actually a gap here. This is going to be tricky to pull off as we've got it. So what I'm tempted to do is send this off like that. That's going to be going to the outside. We'll straighten that up a little bit from that point, in fact. You go straight there. And then on this side, we'll have another platform, which will be following that one. How long do we want these? I'm not sure how long these ones would be. So far, it's looking like 127. Yeah, these are not going to be long trains. 127. I like it. If we can make the rest of it work. We've got to think about junction space as well. Can we get all the junctions in? Maybe we'll add another 20 meters on this. I'd prefer to have plenty of room for junction work down here. We're going to double up on these ones. So we're going to go like that. And then all the way up to that catenary. I know they're not very big platforms. I honestly don't know what else to do with these. What's that give us? 130. Probably a little too long. Let's get our platform up to the edge here. Come on. Can't you just... Can't you just line up? No? Alright. What's up with you? Get you up there. Get you up. No, why won't you link? Get you up there. Well, they don't have to be perfect, do they? Okay, we've got a couple of tracks, a couple of platforms. It's a start. We have what looks like a siding of sorts to turn trains around. It branches in at the platform. I'm not sure if we're allowed to do that with this station. So I will experiment with that before we do anything. And then this is coming not like that. Hold C. That should be coming in like that. And then again, we'll go with our platforms on the outside of here. Follow the track. What I might do with this one is have it as a bigger one. I do these two small ones, because you can't make them, as far as I know, attached to the same platform. I don't know how we're going to do the end. The end of these. Oh dear. We're going to have to wing it, aren't we? Right, shall we experiment? Let's hit pause. Shall we experiment? We're seeing if we can make this a platform. Now, platform numbers, we're just going to have to ignore them and try and figure out which is which as we do them. Because if I keep adding platforms, I don't know how it's going to number them. For this experiment, I would like to know if you can have a switch on a platform. If not, that's okay. We'll work something out. It'll be a bit of a shame because that's how it does it. So this is actually a shorter platform. That should end a little further back. Possibly change it to that at the end. Yeah? I don't like it. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? No, I think we're going to have to settle for the same size. Anyway, test this out first. I don't think this is going to work. We'd have to have a separate platform area, I believe. But we'll try it. There is a joint between this marker and its twin. Yeah, we can't do it. Well, how long is that bit here? That might be a good thing to experiment with, because we might be able to make this work as the platform being a lot longer than the track. That is 83 meters, so we can have short trains coming in here. Right, I've got an idea, guys. Let's see if it works. Platform all the way, but the accessible line will be from there to there. There we go. Got it. So the platform starts here, but we've managed to draw an entire platform there. Now, I don't know what happens if we add this and then we add the other one. How it numbers them, I have got no idea. This one needs to come, and we'll run this one shorter as well slightly, because I want to put the signals on the end of the platforms here. How are you numbering them? Is it just as I add them? So if I add one over here, will it then be platform 3? And this would be platform 4? Should we try? Get this. Let's get in a platform here. Just a short one. And then we'll get another platform over here. Let's test this. Waypoints. Because I have saved it in case it all goes boom. Is that now 3? So this would be 4. If that's the case, we might be able to somehow number them at the end. Oh, that'll be lovely. Please be 4. It is. Right. We might be able to do it, guys. We won't be able to have E and A or anything like that. E and A? Where did that come from? We won't be able to have platform like 19A or 9A. But we can at least have them like this. Well, there we go. Right, configure this. We're going to have to delete the platforms, unfortunately. There we go. If you didn't know, you could do that, and we get all the track back as is. And we need to delete these back now. So what we need to do then, we know how to handle that. We now know we can number platforms as we add them. So now it's just a case of figuring all that out. I'm sort of happy about this. That's made my day. Now this does seem to go in and follow that. Possibly intersecting. If I hold down C, this here might be 18. But really, really short. I don't know what on earth stops there then. It looks to go up to about where the road's going to be. That's another thing. We've got to go over the top of this with the roads. And then manually place bridges and stuff as well. I know. I don't know. This is why this is plan or attempt A. Or 1. Why am I saying A? This is maybe got to go at a different angle. I'm going to run with it for now. There's a big gap. We're going to have big double ones of these. And then this is going to be a big chunky platform to give us a nice gap there. This could possibly work. We need this to head out at that angle though. Anything we miss out on with gaps and everything, we might be able to utilise those to bring stairs in and fill it with concrete. I take it back. I'm going to have this as a thin one. I'm going to bring that up like that instead. Yes, there we go. Then I'm going to have this one come round. That's better. Right, that should be heading up that way. This is, I believe, platform 19. Don't quote me. Or do. Right, that's going up there. This is going to change position, I think. I'd like to follow the contours of this one. Follow this up straight at that angle instead. That's better. That can sit in there and then follow that up there. Yes, we'll need to redraw this. I think what would probably be better with this is draw it along that side and maybe with something bigger like that. If we can get it to sit in. This always worries me just a little bit or a lot of bit. Can we get this? Oh, go on. You're almost there. I'd like to make the end of this if possible. It's a bit close, isn't it? A bit snug. Yeah, don't push it, Grand. Go with this one, and I think it will be a lot easier. Bring that one in. Like there, that's better. Lots more room. Bring you in there. That's better, isn't it? It makes me want to do this one as a larger platform, though. Maybe. We probably don't need that one to come all the way, do we? Because I'm going to guess that's the platform anyway. And then that would give it, like, its platform edge on this other side, like it is. Yes, we just need it. We need a bit more room, or this could come in sooner. Let's get that going in sooner. Does that give us the correct platform width? I think it does. Yes. It's a bit tight, but I think we're alright. No, we're okay. Bring that in like that. Yeah, no, it's a bit tight, but it's okay. And this needs to head off further. The short one can then come up to there. That can continue round. Yeah, that should be it. Keep that like that. This has to come round and in. And then that's that platform. It's a little bit wonky, but I think I'll take it. I don't like that bit. Or do I? Not really. If we just kept that straight, would that be better? Do it like that. We can fill that bit in the middle. I think that works better. And then bring the track round. And then there's another platform on the outside. Platform 20, of course. Platform 20. And we'd branch off. Oh yeah, just like that. That's lovely. Get you in there. Would branch off like that. I mean, it sort of did it. Platform 20 on the outside. We'll make that big. It's going to be a lot further down. Somewhere down there. And then we've got a whole host of crossovers and diamonds and goodness knows what else. If I can figure the crossover, that would be great. I think it goes like that. And that. Or sort of. There is a crossover like that. This one joins in there. I think this goes in like that. If that's even possible. No. Yeah, it looks like an elongated diamond there. It does look like double diamonds. As always, I will go over this and figure out anything I'm missing. I think something similar is happening the other side as well. Goodness me. With another short platform here. Let's get this platform in. That's going to go all the way down to there. And then we'll have this one, which is shorter, come up to possibly level with that one. And that's going to be a track just there. That's going to end early. And then we've got another one that ends later. Quite a bit later, probably the halfway point. Then we're going to have a thinner platform on the outside. And that is going to pinch in a little bit at the end. So something like that. Probably a little smoother than that. If we take it from there, can we get a nice curve? There we go. I like it. And that will be another track heading around that way. And this one will be heading all the way through. What does it mean these two are doing? I have no idea. What is this one doing? This one's going all the way onto the outside, which there's this platform, and there's that platform. There is another one running alongside it. I'm going to have to take my time with that junction, aren't I? Then we've got a biggish platform starting about there as well, with another track on here. That seems to end there. And then we'd have another platform starting a little bit further away, going that way, that also has a track on the outside. Right. Which means this track has to make it all the way to the outside. Okay. This does indeed join in there. Brilliant. This also joins in. And this is a crossover, I believe. I think this heads off that way. That heads off that way. Or is this the diamond? I feel like that's the diamond that heads off like that. With this heading in there. Okay, you're missing a track. You got this one. What's this one doing? That one? Yes, I feel like a lot of these are double slip switches. What are you doing? I think you are heading in there somehow. I don't like it. We might have to improvise with that. Can we get you doing that? I don't really like that. I don't think that's what it's doing at all. Perhaps it does something like that instead. And then that can join in there. We'll definitely miss... Oh, do you know what it might be? There might be another Yes, we're missing a connection here, I believe. I think that's the problem. We're missing a connection going that way. So that might be a double slip switch. Yes. Oh, it's not pretty. I have it, the diamond. It's just not quite in the right place. I don't know. That's a monstrous mess, isn't it? I mean, we've got a few issues about crossing all the way over. It looks like it's separated, but I don't think it is. Oh, actually, it might be. Maybe there are crossovers in the tunnel. That's a possibility, isn't it? To cross over. Yes, I never thought about that. Because so far, it looks like it splits these platforms and these platforms. I mean, with how I've done it, that is. Not whether that is the case. These two do seem to lead into here. I mean, that gets everywhere that side, and if some of these are double slip switches, it gets everything that side as well. Can I make them double slip switches? You can. I feel like they would be. Can't make that one a double slip switch. That's a problem. Let's try a better angle on it then. We go from there instead. Will you make one? No. That might be a double slip switch. Yes. That might not be. It doesn't need to be at all. That possibly needs to be. No, it doesn't, does it? No, what are you talking about, man? Just needs to go there. And then it can go out. Same with that. To get into there, you can go in via there and to there. Right, I think we're on to a winner. Some of these would be one way. Possibly. There are half platforms as well. Guys, phase 1, would you say? I mean, I'm sort of happy with it. We need to split these platforms up as well. So that's going to be an interesting experiment, at the very least. Now, this is curvy, but not overly curvy. So I'm going to do it something like that. And then we'll continue this platform around along with that one. Okay. I feel like we need to go straighter, though. I don't like it. I tell you what it is. It's this. It's making me think that's what it should be. But this is sort of heading in the right direction. And then I've curled it too early. That's what's happening. I curled too early, guys. We do need you to curve, but not... Ah, there we go. Yes. I needed you to curve, but not curve completely. It's supposed to be parallel with this, I think. Yes. Do I need this to go out smoother, perhaps? I mean, it would be nice if it went out like that. Possibly. Well, I don't think it needs to, does it? No, I think all you need to do is just make that smoother. Yes, make that smoother. Maybe go out further. This bit is throwing me here. It's that bit I'm not happy with. Problem I've got with this is it doesn't curve around enough. Perhaps what I need to do is let's draw us the angle we need with these. This would be easier, wouldn't it? That should make that all parallel and nice then, shouldn't it? So if that is there, because this bit needs to be road and stuff. Oh yes, it does, doesn't it? Yes. Right, delete that. Now, can we make that a nice curve into there? Oh, that's better. Oh, come on. Go all the way. Yes. Curve in. That's how I want you. Oh, that's beautiful. There. Then this needs to be straight. And then we've got it. We've absolutely got it. And then please. Oh, yeah, it's better. In fact, get that bit in again. But smoother. From here. Oh, no, no, no. No. Please work. Go from there. Can we slide you in that way? No, you're going to have to come out. Oh, I'm so sad. We need to come out. All the switchy things. But as long as it's in the middle of the track, that's fine. We just need you. Oh, we just need you to... you're not going to do it, are you? Could we come out there? Like that. Will that do it? I mean, it's a bit of a wiggle. However, there's another track, isn't there, you Burke? Yes. No, that's perfect, because this track is coming out like that. Yes. Better. So that naturally gives you a curve going into there. If you just tidy it up a little bit. There we go. Got it. I think we're good. That will be half of the station, wouldn't it? Now the road going over, I just got to figure out where that road is. If it's here, that means this well, I could work it out with platforms. It's supposed to end or start where these are. That would make it there. Oh, guys. Phase 1, are we happy with it? I know some of you don't like these builds. I'm going to have to edit that down somewhat. There was a lot of head scratching. I don't want to edit out all the head scratching. But yeah, I was hoping for half of it, and we've got half of it. Are we going to be able to build bridges across the top? I don't know. Am I going to save it? Yeah, you are. Guys, I am going to call that there. We've got half of our platform in. We're not going to start making the platforms until we've got it all in. And I'll test out whether we can do a bridge. Should we get us a cab ride past our new stations? At least one of them anyway, so you can get a rough idea how it's looking. Perhaps, do we have one of our local trains? Oh, these are bunched up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, those are bunched up now. I wanted to show you what it's like on going past those and this other one. But let's see. Do we have a train anywhere nearby? Who's first? I mean, we haven't been on the fast one since I've changed everything. It just depends where they are. Where's our fast trains? Not up there. There! No, that's our local service. Oh, where are you? Oh, I forgot to show you guys. There we go. P1 and 2, I've changed it. I've also tidied up the junction a little more, which is probably going to happen for Edinburgh as well. Alright guys, we're on board our Avanti West Coast train, and we're going to go through at least some of the new scenery I've done, and at speed as well. First stop, Motherwell, and then all the way to the portal. I will leave this playing and see how much I've got to edit. Anyway, what do you think? Do I have the shape? At the very least, we've got the platform assignments to do at the very end. We'll give the second half a go if you're interested next time out, and then we'll go from there. The junction work I'm not totally happy with, but I believe we sort of hit everything we need to hit. I may need to tweak it a bit or pull it further out before we hit the tunnel, so that we're not in such a mess, possibly. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.